Hello, Teaquilters. Today is Wednesday, April 3rd, 2024. It is 7 p.m. Central Standard Time here for 1 hour live chat today. So if you have any questions or anything you want to discuss, you can pop it into the description. In the chat box, not the description box, in the chat box. And then also if you want to share what you're working on this week, that will be great too. So trying to make sure I'm getting my chats here. Now they're popping in. Okay. So today we're going to talk about a YouTuber channel that I found. I did mention it at the end of last Saturday's chat, but at the end of a 2-hour chat. I'm sure a lot of you all missed it. So we're going to talk about him. We're going to do April birthday shout outs. And then I was looking on Facebook Marketplace early this morning while I was up doing some longhorn quilting and went and picked up a few things. So I'll just share those with you. Not a lot. And I'll tell you what I spent. We're just giving people a minute to get in. It's 7:01 now. Just giving people a little time to get into the chat. Whew. So we have Mary F here. She's saying, did you get storms, T? Yes, I did. We had storms, I guess, twice in a 24-hour period, I guess. So, yes, we did. They always come from that side of the USA to us this time of year. Sandy Agger is here. Jen Hansen. Francis Jackson. Melody Kiefer. Remo JS. Zandra is also here. Michelle the Quilter, Maddie Barnum, Janice Miller, Helena Carter, Sharon Lewis. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up button, ma'am. Hellis123 is saying hello, and welcome to the chat. Francis Jackson says she's cutting fabric for Fabulous so long. I still haven't even pulled fabric for that one, so I'm still working on that. It's a mess. My life is a mess right now. I am so sorry, guys. Becky Bramlett is here. She's working on a shawlette and a scarf. That's pretty cool. I like those. Jason Lewis is here. T. Roberts is here. Remo JS is here. Saying hi, Miss T and Quilters. Thumbs up, show your love and support. To the honest educator, stop lurking, subscribe, and enjoy. Well, thank you, Miss Remo. And then also Darcy is behind her saying hi, T and Quilters. Remember to give T a thumbs up, subscribe. Also check out the Facebook page, Teaquilts LLC. Darcy, oh Lord, I don't accidentally deleted your message, child. I'm trying to get the screen to come up so I can pin it, and sometimes it does a double tap for me. I hit it too hard. All I did was deleted your message, but I did not, at least I did not block you. So type something else, Darcy, just so I know you're still here. Carol Williams is here. Sue GSD is here. Says good evening from cold and rainy St. Louis. 83 days till retreat, but opening day is tomorrow. Go Cards. My mic just went out. It did this before, and I left it on the charge Wednesday so I can make sure it wasn't charge problem. So I'm the person that always seems to have issues with, the mic situation. So I'm going to cut this off, and we're just going to chat without a mic today again. because it's just going to cut back off. I need to figure out what's going on with that. I thought maybe Saturday that I didn't really have it on the charge. Maybe it was my fault, but I made sure it's been on the charge since last Saturday, so it should have worked, and it's not. Jean Green saying hello all. Quilt Gal saying hi T and everyone. Thumbs up is done. Thank you, ma'am. And Yolanda Riza is here saying hi to everybody. Sue saying her rent's paid. And Darcy says I still see my message. Okay, good. It's like I deleted it, and it won't give me the option of pinning it so she can see it. It won't let me pin it because I deleted it, but she can still see it. Can you copy and paste it if you can? I don't even know if you can copy and paste the chat. Let's see. Nope. It doesn't give me a copy thing. When I hold up my screen down, it pops up. Dee Branson is here. I don't know what Maddie is saying T did. I don't know. Bonita Nance is here saying she's got 2 thumbs up today. So one of the things I want to do, we're going to do the birthday shout outs for April. I didn't put it in the title. I ran out of space. So for April birthday shout outs, let's start with that. Doris O's birthday is April 12th. Peggy O'Connor's birthday is April 15th. Joan Elkins' birthday is April 17th. And Teresa McCormick's birthday is April 19th. So those are the only 4 that I have. So happy birthday to everybody that's born and celebrating a birthday in the month of April. May you have a joyous month and celebrate all month. Have fun. Thank you, Darcy. Sheila Willis is here saying it's cold in Tennessee. We had hot days and then we go into cold days. Deborah Holloway is here. Got your envelope in the mail today. And people are saying happy birthday to the June babies, Benita and June. Or saying that. And then Maddie T, did you make a video for the AccuQuilt? I have a playlist of AccuQuilt videos that are involving AccuQuilt dies. You can look through that. I do need to do some more, but you all know I haven't been uploading videos. At one point I had recorded like 3 or 4 sessions of AccuQuilt. I have to even go back and find when I did that, because it's been like a couple years. I may have to end up re-recording some stuff eventually, but yeah. The Go Big is, I think I just talked about the different cutters, I think, and then my next video I was starting with Go Baby, and those, and I think I did one for the Go, and I talked about all the different cutters and stuff. I don't know where I left off on that. I can't be sure. So, yeah. So, happy birthday to everybody born in the month of April. If you want to be on my birthday shout-out list, all you have to do is email me at teaquilts.com. And then I will add you to the birthday shout-out list, okay? All right. I want to talk about, I'm always like scrolling on my Roku. If I'm in the bed or something, I'll just start scrolling through YouTube. And I came up on this one channel. I want to go to it on my phone. Let me pull him up. He is a Rovell Gaither. I just want to pull him up because I want to show you some of his stuff. I want to go to his page. And he's a young man, and I'm assuming, because I didn't go back and watch like his very early videos, I've watched maybe, he's got 52 videos here. I probably have watched at least 25 of them. And this is his YouTube photo. He looks so handsome. Look at this. He looks fly. But I fell into him because I like making bags, and he does not make bags. He's more, well, he's making handbags, whereas we tend as quilters to make more tote bags. And so I just wanted to give his channel a shout out. When I first started watching him, he was just right around 1,000 subscribers. Some of you all went over Saturday and subscribed. If you go over and subscribe to his channel, just let him know that I sent you over there. I would appreciate that. Just so that he know I gave him the shout out I promised I would give him. And I don't know him personally. I've just been watching his channel. So I'm just going to, I don't know if, let me see if I can turn sideways with the icons get bigger. Hold on. I don't know how to, no, it won't get bigger. I should have took screenshots. But he has some really neat bags.
Hello, my name is Rovell.
We don't want to play his stuff. I want you to go over there and see it. But let me see if I can find where he puts the purse up here. Because he has his prototype sometimes. Let me go to the end. I know he shows it at the end. And this is not going to be, it's not going to work because it's got all the YouTube extra stuff. But hold on. So this purse here, he uses a lot of denim, and he has denim in light, medium, and dark mostly. But this time he also used some fake fur here on that particular model. So I just want to show you what his stuff looks like. This is his latest video. Oh, he's got it up here in the front. Okay. Trying to make sure I get the whole thing when I turn it. So let's do this. And he's a perfectionist because sometimes he will make a bag and say, I'm not going to sell it. I don't want it out in the universe. But I think they're all gorgeous. This is dark denim with light denim. Sometimes he puts purse feet on the bottom of the purse. Sometimes he do not. So let's go back. I want to show you at least one more. They're all gorgeous. I want to show you one with a dark and a medium denim, just so you can see the difference. And this one here is a good photo. You're not going to see the whole purse. But what I want to show you is that he also uses his embroidery machine to make his own labels. And he just puts them on the denim, and he actually puts it on the outside of the purse, the handbag. He calls them handbags. And then he also puts it on the inside. Okay. So, but if you're looking for some professional tips, he makes his own pattern. So he's in the process. I think he got his first one out for sale now, where people were asking him for patterns because he does his own design. And it seems like he does it with hand, and then he used some kind of computer program, and I'm not sure what it is that he's using to make his patterns with. But he makes his own design, so he creates them. There's not many of the same type purses out there. These are designer bags, so you'll be paying designer prices. But again, he's made a couple of times I've seen where he's made something and he says that this didn't line up right, even though it looks good to the everyday user. Him as a professional saying that he won't sell it, it'll just always be there as a prototype or something like that. And he makes everything, your professionals always tend to make everything in muslin first. They'll do a mock-up in muslin, and he always does that. And he shows you how he cuts, how he marks, how he puts his pieces down. He goes through the whole process. So if he doesn't show it in one video, just go back and look at another one. But for the most part, he shows you from start to finish how he makes a bag. Of course, it's sped up. It's not like a tutorial where you can make it, because number one, you don't have the pattern, you have to buy the pattern. And so that's what he is getting into, is pattern design. I know he has one up for sale, and I don't know which one it is right now. It was like within the last 3 bags that he done. His first pattern came out this year. I know he does have one at least, and I'm not sure if the other ones are up there yet. His latest video, he didn't say it in his video. So I just want you all to just check somebody else out, see what their perspective is on making bags, especially coming from somebody that's been educated in doing this type of stuff. And everything that I've seen him make is very creative and is very well put together. So if you're looking for some things that you can use in making your own tote bags, because we don't tend to make handbags in quilting as much. We do a little bit, but not, we mostly make totes. It's not, some of those same techniques can probably be used in our hand bags, our totes that we make. So I enjoy his page, and he's just refreshing. It's just different. And then from a male perspective as well is another reason that I like it, because sometimes you just want to see what somebody else is coming from the other side of the spectrum, kind of like engineers being quilters, and then they come out making patterns totally different because they come from an engineering perspective. So I like his because he's coming from a designer perspective and giving you details on that. So I really like it. I looked at some other videos where they're making purses and stuff, and they're not well put together. They're using a lot of glue, and I'm not into using glue and things like that. But I felt like his was something that anybody could do, as long as you had a sewing machine that could stitch through a lot of thickness. So you do need to have either I don't know if you necessarily have to have a heavy duty sewing machine, but you're gonna definitely need to be using size 18 or 16 needles if you're gonna be sewing some of the stuff that he makes, because again, he's making bags for structure, not a tote bag that you can fold up and put in another tote bag. This purse is gonna stand on its own continuously. So, but check out his page. Remo said that she subscribed, so thank you. And Michelle's gonna look him up. Hi, Deborah Sims Brown. Sue says, look intriguing. Yeah, it's just amazing. It's just, I just sit there and just watch him. I ain't doing a darn thing, okay? But I sit there and watch it. Well, listen, says, I wonder why it seems so early. And then I look at the clock and realize I'm late. That's funny. And she's saying good evening to everybody. Dorothy says the bags he makes are so nice looking. Yes. And then what's his name? It's in the title. His @ is at Rovell G is his YouTube. Let me see if that'll work here. I got it in the title. Rovell Z. Z as in zebra. I think that's how it comes up. It didn't come up that way, but let me go back and try it again. I had went and got it off of his page. I may have to, it's not coming up automatically, so let me just go to his page, because I copied it from my title from his page, but sometimes it doesn't work, so I'm going to get out of chat on here, guys. Rovell Gaither. Go to his page, and I want to just share. Where is it at? Subscribe. It's telling me I'm subscribed. I know that. Let me copy link. And then, for some reason, his @ is not working. So, I had to go through, so now I got to go through the stuff to get back in. So here we go. I'm going to be pasting now. Rovell Gaither is his channel. And I even put it on my phone to make sure I didn't forget this time, because I forgot last Wednesday. I was supposed to announce it last Wednesday. So I just put the link there for you guys. So there you all go. Let's see. So that's it for that part. I went, like I said, I was up long arm quilting till like 7 a.m. And then I don't know why I went to Facebook Marketplace. Sometimes they'll send me a notification. So I happened to click on it right before I was finna go to sleep. I don't know why I did that, but I did, saying that it was a fabric thing. And so I said, oh, okay. So I'll go look at it. So they had some Christmas fabric for, I got my t-shirt stuff over here too. So, but they had some Christmas fabric for $15. And so I don't need Christmas fabric, but somebody keep asking me for fabric and I don't have time to go through and find stuff. So I've been saying, if I find some stuff, I'll see if I want it, if what I don't want, and then I'll just pitch. So this one's really pretty. It's Christmas stockings that has reindeer, candy cane, and ornaments on it. It's a fat quarter. And they're all different sizes, lots of width. Let me see if this is a fat quarter for sure. It feels like a fat quarter. And that's exactly what it is. My feel is correct. Fat quarter. This one, it looks like about a half yard. Half yard of that. This is a scrap. All of these are 3 pieces of scrap. This is probably the biggest piece of the scrap. Then got this scrap. It's like, how many inches is that? 5? Let's see, 6 inches. But it's some pieces cut out of it. So, and it looked like, yeah, it's like 2 pieces. It's a lot of fabric. So this is a 6-inch piece of fabric right here. And then like a 2.5-inch strip. So it's like whatever was left. The fabric is really pretty. Red with silver is really pretty. Then this green one. About a half yard of fabric here. This one I thought was funny, and it's quite a few yards of this. It's Christmas lights, but they got smiley faces. So let's see how much is in here. I'd say this is almost 4 yards, so I'd say like maybe 3.5 yards of fabric here. Let's see, who else came in? Vivian Calvi came in. Darcy is reminding you all to hit the thumbs up button if you haven't already. I like this one because I'm always looking for light backgrounds whenever I'm doing Christmas stuff. And I do like the non-traditional colors of Christmas too. So yeah, I like that. Few yards. Let's see. It's doubled. And I'd say it's at least 2 yards. Most people, if you put your hand here and you go out, that's a yard of fabric, just so you all know what I'm doing. For those that say, what in the world? I'm still pulling fabric, okay? So this is all the fabric out now. So another light piece. Again, I told you I'm always liking to have light background prints in Christmas. Then we've got this light one, light blue. Some scraps are in here as well. I don't really plan on making a whole lot of Christmas quilts, but if somebody ever gives me like Christmas shirts or something like that, I always like to have all fabric in my stash. This has been cut like it was a border print, and then once they put the border on a quilt, this is what was left. So it's actually doubled because I got a fold right here, and then the width is also doubled. So they didn't cut much off of here, and what they did cut, they still got scraps over here. So not cut the right way for like going salvage to salvage, but it can still be used easily into something. So this is Christmas cats. Look like it was it was a half, no, how many inches is this? 12 inches it was at the fold, and then they've been fussy cutting the cats out, so it's just a little pretty Christmas cats with scarves. Pretty cool. Whoops. This one is mugs. Got the hot chocolate in it with the marshmallows and the candy canes in here as well. This one, that's a scrap for that. This one has penguins, I think, and rabbits, and I don't know what else. It looks like it could be some kind of Disney print as well. I don't see any salvage, and I don't look at children's shows other than like Gracie. I watched cartoons as a kid, but I never really got into them as an adult. I kind of got away from them because, you know, in your head as you're growing up, life start taking over. It's like, I don't have time to watch cartoons, and so I stopped watching. This is another one that was used as a border, and then it's just whatever is left over. Really pretty. I love the teal. Oh, goodness. This is the whole stack. That's a lot of fabric. I hope it don't weigh this thing down. This one is another one with trees. Different, the same pattern, different background. It was again cut as a border. So, or cut long ways. So it's got some scraps in there. This is another winter one with penguins. Right here. And then the last one, another light print right here. More yardage. It's a lot of it that has yardage. So I'd say about another 2 yards here in this light print. So really pretty fabric. All of this fabric was $15. So all of this, $15. Easily probably, I don't know, 15 yards of fabric maybe. I don't know. It's a lot. That was $15. Mona says she did love the blue. Hey, Mona, did what? Maritza's Yarn and Crafts is here. Dolores Feltz also. So $15 for all of that. And I'm actually going to give a good chunk of that. I'm going to give at least half of that, something like that, away. So then I saw when I was on, because what I do You know, you have some people putting up fake ads everywhere, and Facebook Marketplace is one of them. If something is really, really cheap, you have to go and do some investigative work to make sure that it's not going to be somebody that's a spammer trying to get you to buy something. Like, I saw somebody was trying to sell a RV and they only had like $2,000. They was trying to sell a Maserati and they only had like $50 for the Maserati. You know, I'm like, who's selling that type of stuff for that cheap? And so you kind of know when somebody is a scam person trying to sell. They're just trying to get you to probably pay over Facebook Marketplace so that they can get money from you. But anyway, so when I go on the marketplace, I always go to their page to see if they've made other sales and or if they've got other ads. So that's what I kind of did. Facebook Marketplace used to be really, really good place for you to buy stuff, but you do have to make sure that you're careful. And every time I go somewhere, I make sure that I text my daughter, I tag her in the ad, and then I also text her the address that they tell me where I'm going. And then I take off everything, jewelry. I don't take any money but what I have to pay them, and then I come on back out of there. So the other thing that I asked them about was this, and then I saw that they had an easel that they were selling. It's like a painter's easel. So I saw this. It's 30 by 20. So that's pretty big size for a canvas. I have a easel that I use to put my display things on, but it stands on the floor. And every once in a while when I'm presenting or teaching a class, it can be a problem. And I thought if I bought that, I could use these boards for display boards, and or I could either glue batting onto it, or I can get other boards that are cut exactly 20 by 30 like this. And they can even be bigger because they can hang off a little bit too. It's not like I'm painting on it. I'm actually just putting my fabric. So I'm going to make bigger display boards that I can use on this, so that I can, the largest size that I can put on there, that it'll stay comfortably without falling off. And then when I'm teaching or, you know, needing to demo something, then I've got this that I can use that's sitting on a table that's sturdy legs, and nobody's going to come and trip inside the tripod legs. So that was 20 bucks. And that thing is huge. And so I know if I were to go to Michael's and try to buy something like that, I'm going to be spending a whole lot more money than that. So I got those two items. However, I found that item because I was checking on their other sale pages. And so then I also saw that they had some machine embroidery designs. So I spent $35 for this fabric and the display easel. They had embroidery designs for $15. Now, I don't need any embroidery designs. I got everything I need to do. But I also need stuff for door prizes. And so I decided I was going to go buy. I wanted to buy it, and when I clicked on it, it had that it was pending sale. So I'm like, ain't that something? And it was only $15 for all the embroidery, and I'm going to show you that next. So I asked her, I said, it was a male that put them on the Facebook Marketplace, but when I got there, it was a couple, a husband and a wife. And she's an artist and she quilts, and just said she was just downsizing some stuff. So that's what, you know, her first thing that she was starting with. So I said, I saw that you all had some embroidery designs and they're pending sale. I said, do you want to sell them right now? Or do you want to wait for somebody else to come pick them up? Because I had told them I was in Illinois, in like Shiloh, Illinois area. And I told them that I was on the other side of 270 into Missouri. And they go, you came this far? I go, yeah, if it's a good deal, I'll do that, because I'm looking for things that are reduced price for retreat door prizes. She sold them to me. So I spent $15 for all of these embroidery designs. Now, keep in mind that you cannot even buy embroidery designs that are packaged in the store for $15. Most, like Anita Good Designs, their package starts like at $35, might go to $65, then like $89, $99, and then they're like almost $200. Just think of that, okay? I spent $15. So some of them have not even been opened. This is Anita Good Design Cats. It's like a red work, but they've got like different colors. So this is, I've never seen this, but I wouldn't probably pay attention because I'm not going to do anything with cats. Unless I'm giving it to a person, like a friend that has cats. I might, you know, open these and, you know, investigate them and then like donate them. This is Embroidery Party 2013, number 1. I've attended some of the Anita Good Designs embroidery parties. They give you all the designs, all of the instructions are included. They show all the different techniques like in the hoop piecing, in the hoop applique, red work, quilting, 3D things that completely come out. So it just depends. This one right here says it was $30. It's baby peacocks. I think I have the adult version of the peacock, so I don't, you know, need this. Just think, that's 3. I'm gonna keep them up here. So that was Anita Good Design. Let's keep going with Anita Good Design. This is butterflies. Let me show you the back. It's baby butterflies. And when they do the baby, they're not as intricate as if you were doing adults, but these are all applique where you're using fabric and you're doing applique in the hoop. Fringe flowers. Now I like this. I like fringe. I don't know if any of you all have done fringe. It takes a long time for it to stitch out because it's like a loose satin stitch, and then you go cut it from the back and then it fringes up on the front. And I really like the fringe, and it looks like this would be applique as well because you'll be putting fabric probably in the white spaces, but you know, all the instructions are on the inside. And then so how many of them? So all of these are open except for 2. Okay, this is Floriani. This is Anita Good Design. I think I have this one already. It's the prayer quilt, and it's what they call a tile quilt, and I'm going to show you the back. Although she's got the CD in there, it goes together like that. You can see where all the pieces go together. So you embroider all of these individual units, kind of like you're making a quilt as you go. And then they show you how to put it together at the end. You can either do with the backing and then do quilt as you go, or you can just do the top fabric and the batting and then make your own backing and put that down and then just stitch in the ditch to connect the backing to this. So I've done it both ways. This right here, let's see if it has a price on it. It says introductory price $89.95. If you probably bought this today, it'll probably be $200, close to, okay? And I think that's it for Anita Good Design. So that's 2, 4, 5, 6 Anita Good Designs with 1 large pack. 2 Floriani's. I'm thinking that these may have been from like doing a Floriani class where they give you maybe free designs. I don't use a lot of Floriani designs just because I happen to be in the Anita Good Design club and I had enough stuff, so I didn't need any more. You join one club. I'm not one of those people that join every club. But these are the ones from Floriani. This one looks like it could have been like something that might be free, but it doesn't say that. It's called Fall Abstracts. But it's really pretty. They do a great job of embroidering. And I've been to some of their classes at Jackman Fabrics. They would have those type classes. So 2 Floriani. What was that? 9? Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. This is number 9. This is Backyard Buddies mug rugs. And again, it's got 2 cats. Well, no, it's a cat and a raccoon. I don't know what that is. That's not a, this is not a cat, okay? These are outdoor animals. Let me show it to you. Got a bunny. That would have been cute if I had this for Easter, but I did not. And like a raccoon, an owl. And I don't know if this is a fox right here or what that's supposed to be. But another, so outdoor critters. I've never seen that before. It's about Amelie Scott Designs. I've never done any of their machine embroidery. And this one is cute. I have been to a John Deere work class as well. They're very good designers as well. I have purchased some stuff, but I've never like been in their clubs. So Beautiful Stitches Embroidery Bundle 1. They're saying that this was regularly $400, but in this packet grouped together it's $200. It's 10 design packs. So it's 10 design packs in here. Amelia, Annabella, Eliza, Fiona, Francis, Gabriella, Heavenly Hexagons, Heirloom Florals, Paisley Purettes, I think it's, how you say that, Purettes, and then Return to Garden Fantasy. So let me show you the front. Whoops, there you go. Then I'm going to show you the back with all the 10 packs. So they're all by, look like females' names. All look kind of Victorian-like. And that's it. 10, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And then this one has 10 packs in here, okay? Oh my goodness. $15. I'm like, yeah, used or not, these are good door prizes. They are using a lot of USB now, I'm thinking, in designs. When I bought them, they were still using the CDs. So yeah, but these will be, you know, I don't know if it's going to be 2024's retreat, but I got 2025. I think I got 2024 covered. But I might take a couple out and give a couple of things out at 2024. But I'm looking at stuff for 2025. So I spent $55. I gave them, what did I have? 35. I should have gave them 50, but I gave them $55. And then she ended up going and giving me this Quilt book. She said, you might enjoy this one because it's talking about a lot of different, you know, quilt folks go around the world doing people. And she was saying it had a lot of people of color. When she was flipping through here, I saw somebody had done a quilt of Prince. And so she said, you might enjoy reading this. She said she reads them and she doesn't keep them after that. So she ended up giving it to me. So I just gave them the extra $5 that I just happened to have in my hand because I wasn't sure what else I was going to buy, okay? So let's just say I spent $20 on the embroidery designs and got this magazine for free. And this one, what version is this one? She says she had 2 more that she was reading. This is issue number 13, and it says Minnesota. And it was copyright, let's see. See if I can find it. I don't see it. Let's go in here, see if it's on this page. $2019. Finally found it. 4 pages in, down at the bottom, very small print. So yeah, so I'll look at that and just get that. I got one from Betsy once, and I looked at it, and I still haven't finished reading it, but I will look at this one. But yeah, so Let's see. Happy birthday month, Peggy O'Connor. I did birthday shout outs earlier. Minnie Doula's here. Leetta Bryant's here. And Mona saying you would think that Facebook would do something about the spammers. Everybody need to be trying to do something with these spammers, but there's nothing that they can do with the way that, you know, like when I do my website, I had to verify who I was. I had to send certain information in, and then they send it in to the government, and then they had so anything that goes weird, false advertisement on my website, they know who is responsible for that particular website. I don't know how these people are getting away with making, you can easily make email addresses, but sometimes they'll send you to a website, and it's like, I don't understand how they're getting away with that. Or the other countries' governments just don't care. You would think that they would care, but long as it's not happening to the people in their country, they don't seem to care. Thank you, Peggy, for your thumbs up. Doris is reminding people to hit the thumbs up as well, so please hit the thumbs up button if you haven't. I am sleepy because I went to bed at, got in the bed like 7 something. I lost track of time. Emailed them because I saw the thing on Facebook, which I shouldn't have been on Facebook anyway when I'm trying to go to sleep. So then they text me back, and of course I had fallen asleep in between them writing me back, so I know they thought that I was like, she's not doing it. But I woke up at 8:30 to go to the restroom. I saw that they had responded. And so then I said, well, when can I come? When can I come? And they said anytime. So I just decided I probably would sleep, and then it'll be dark, and it would look like it was going to rain again today. I don't know if it actually did. But I said, girl, you need to just go ahead and go get this stuff, because it's about a 45-minute ride I had to do to go get it. So, but the great thing was I didn't have a whole lot of traffic. I had traffic when I first started out, but then after that it thinned out, and I cruised all the way back home with no traffic. So, but they were surprised that I had come from so far to get it. But I'm like, yeah, I'll come for a deal. I most definitely will. So yeah. So I'm really happy with getting the easel, because it's going to be used in my business, and then also the embroidery stuff for so cheap that I could use it as door prizes. Even when it's been open, it's like you just copy your files off, and then you don't use the disc anymore because they're on your computer, so you don't even need it anymore. And so it's just something that's just useless at that point, because I got a whole lot of it. So, but I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna go get that. And then it's a couple of things, like I said, that I don't have, but I do have about 4 of the things that I saw. At least I know I got like 4. But $15, you can't beat that. So anybody else got anything you want to share? Don't forget to go and visit Rovell's channel. I'm going to paste it here again. Rovell Gaither's channel. Also, if you do join, subscribe, let him know that Teaquilt sent you, just so that he know that I followed through, because I had texted him last week saying, I'm going to promote your channel. You are so refreshing, blah, blah, blah. And then I got on here and completely forgot. I felt so bad. So I mentioned it Saturday at the end of my live, but I wanted to come on and do it on a Wednesday where it's a shorter video. But he makes designer level handbags, if you're wondering what his channel is. And like I said, it's not that you might want to make a handbag like that, but it's some things that you can use some of his tips in your tote bag making, if you make tote bags and things like that. And who knows, you might want to make a purse, okay? You can make a square purse or a rectangular purse. You don't have to have, he does a lot of things with curves and stuff. So you don't have to have everything curved where you need to have a template or a purse pattern. Just make some modifications, make everything rectangle, and, you know, figure out some measurements and keep it moving, you know. But I think he's very creative. Deb S says, I always seems to come in late. Yeah. So I'm actually long arm quilting. If you all are not chatting, because first I had to do a test thing. So that took me a while. I told you all that I was having some issues with the long arm. It turns out it's just when you have somebody technical writing software and then somebody who is reading it from the front end who's a user, and you two don't speak the same language, you don't know what you need to do. So that was the problem. Everything was already there on my system that I needed. It was a matter of answering the questions correct, because the questions that they were asking me, I would have never put in the responses that they told me to put in. And this is on my Quilt Easy software. Normally when it comes, I did a upgrade to be I'm a beta tester, so it's different than when you do your upgrades for your regular machine. So it's like I'm running a version that's not a for sale version because I'm one of their testers. They got a new feature that came out. I'm not gonna say what it is at this time until they say it's okay for people to talk about it. I haven't gotten that okay yet. I've just gotten okay to test it. So they do have a new feature that came out. I do like it, and it'll be coming out soon. It's not like something major. The only thing I'm gonna have to talk to Quilt Easy about doing upgrades and updates, because I need to let them know what it affects and how cumbersome it is when that happens. So they need to make one change to their updates. I want to talk to them about. Hi, Mom and Pop Quilt Shop. Laura Lee. Welcome, welcome. Sharon says, T, I'm getting excited, anticipating 2024 retreat. Tomorrow, don't forget the cake. Girl. Okay. Okay. I have to make sure that I have everything in order, because we start retreat like Tuesday. So I try to make the cake on Sunday, because if I try to make a cake on Monday, you're not going to get it. So I have to make sure that I got everything packed in containers, stacked, ready to go out the door. So when Monday comes, we do all the big pack up on Mondays before retreat, because I have to get there so that I can get the group signed in, let them know what changes and things like that. Go in and make sure that the room has been set up how we need, or make any changes to the room. So I have to get there like super early for that. Retreat starts at 10 a.m. for everybody else. And the only reason I do that I start at 10 is so that because I'm using all the carts to get my stuff in for the retreat, since I'm bringing stuff for everybody. So and then I have to, of course, make sure that everything's done. So I don't want a lot of people asking me questions, and I don't want to be rude and not greet people when you're coming in because I'm too busy. So, but I'm looking forward to it, and I'm glad now that we're doing retreats every year as well. So this is going to be really, really fun. So, oh, you sent that. I haven't been in my emails. Okay. And I hope you get them, because, girl, I be responding to people with emails, and people are telling me, even in group emails, some people saying they're getting them, and then even Kevin says that he hasn't gotten some of the group emails. So it's a little bit stressful, and I don't know why that's happening. Carol Williams reminding people to hit she's saying her thumbs up is done. So she's saying, get your thumbs up. My brother just popping in here saying he's been busy. Hey, Joe Cormel of Quilts by Cormel. She's in here as well. And I think that's it. We're going to go ahead and get off of here. I'm not going to hold off in here today because I got some stuff I got to do on the long arm. And I have no place over there really to put cameras and stuff like that. So I use my GoPro on my long arm. So it's pointed down. It's not pointed up. So, but I'm going to make sure nothing else has come in. It's giving me a down arrow, so I'm missing something. Got this crazy heart again. It says, have a wonderful evening, everyone. Thank you so much for your time at Teaquilts. So thank you. Sheila D is here saying hello from Temecula, California. Girl, we leaving. So I will see you all on Saturday. I'll be here working on those t-shirt quilts because I have not been in this room. I've been on long arm. Once I got that up and going, I'm starting now. I'm working on charity quilts right now. And then I'm going to go to some quilts that got to get done. People got some deadlines they need some quilts for. So I need to start quilting quilts. But I didn't want to start because I had a whole system upgrade. I didn't want to start with somebody's beautiful quilt. I'd rather start with the charity quilts are beautiful that this lady made as well. But I'd rather, you know, test out on some charity quilts than test out on one of my customers' main quilts, you know. So that's kind of what I'm doing, is doing the charity quilts first. So I'm going to go ahead and end here, guys. You all stay safe, be blessed, and quilt out. Thank you.